Welcome, everybody, to the Driving Me Crazy podcast. I am Avery Jones.
And I'm Chase Golden.
Welcome back to episode 2. We didn't actually leave. We've been here waiting for you.
Yes, we have.
And we've missed you.
I need a shave.
If you would bring us some snacks next time,
shower.
that would be really kind of you, and we would very much appreciate it. He does actually stink.
I'm partially starved.
It's been very lonely. So we're so glad to see you.
Yes.
And we're going to get started on episode 2 of the show. I mean, I would say, how are you? But I know how you are.
I'm doing fine. How are you?
I am good.
We have a special episode.
This episode is not sponsored, by the way. It's going to sound like we're doing a commercial for this thing. We're trying some things out, seeing if it works.
We have no idea what we're doing.
We clearly, I mean, I think that was a given from the beginning.
Yes.
We're going to be watching a movie and talking about it. This is a movie, it came out a few months ago on streaming and is finally out on DVD. It is Willy's Wonderland, starring Nicolas Cage.
Oh boy.
Who will apparently say yes to anything.
Have you seen a Nicolas Cage movie?
I'm trying to think.
Did you watch Ghost Rider?
If I've never seen Ghost Rider.
Did you watch Face Off?
I have not seen Face Off.
He played Spider-Man Noir in Spider-Man Into the Multiverse.
So I have seen a Nicolas Cage movie.
You kind of have.
There.
Yeah.
His son's named Kal-El, I believe, in real life.
I believe so.
But that is about the gambit of my Nicolas Cage knowledge.
You want me to give you a reenactment of every Nicolas Cage movie ever? That's pretty much it.
Yeah,
That's
cool.
his entire movie career.
And this movie looks like it's no different. We will be breaking down this movie, which is Willy's Wonderland.
You ready to get into it?
We'll be right back after this commercial break.
Do y'all like pizza, but don't like paying the high prices that they charge at the places that serve pizza? Then look no further than Bubba John's Pizza. We got every kind of pizza you could possibly want.
You have pepperoni?
We got pepperoni.
You got sausage?
We got sausage.
What other kinds you got?
We got pineapple. We got bacon. We even got mystery meat pizza.
Oh yeah, mystery.
Y'all like beverages? We got plenty beverages, and they're all beers. We're in 4 easy-to-find locations. Just look for the trailer that's smoking. If you're looking for a romantic evening with your sugar thing, Bubba John's Pizza has many options for lovers.
You can dine in by candlelight at the porta potty.
If you don't mind dogs, you can dine in the back of one of our deluxe pickups.
Or even in Mama's kitchen.
Just don't look at Mama when she comes in. She's got a lazy eye and she don't like people looking at it. We even deliver. If you're willing to come pick it up, just call 555-5555 and ask for Bubba. If Clint answers the phone, do not talk to him. He owes me $75 and he stole my dog. So visit Bubba John's Pizza.
Before the police shut us down.
That probably won't happen again.
Welcome back to the show, ladies and gentlemen. It's been about 2 hours, and we have made a little field trip to Willy's Wonderland.
Where do you start with this one?
About 5 minutes into this thing, you said, already regretting this.
I'm already regretting it because it's like...
That's like the only note I really took down the entire time. It was 5 minutes in, Chase.
So you only took down that, and I took like 3 pages worth of
Well,
notes?
yeah, this movie's not going to change your life. Just
No.
go into it knowing that.
Not at all.
I didn't know that Nick Cage didn't speak the entire movie.
I didn't either.
That was one of the pieces of information that was new to me.
But for some reason...
Everyone can understand. He has the powers of telepathy. This is the weirdest X-Men origin story ever.
Can you imagine the script?
The script is 3 pages long because it's just...
It's like, what's this little spot where it says intense glares? That's Nicolas Cage's lines.
And what's not intense glares is probably about 45 minutes of close-ups of him cleaning off mirrors and wiping down tables.
The whole movie is him being an very OCD, strung-out soda popper that plays pinball.
He's got a soda pop.
He has
got a soda
very
pop
bad
problem.
How many did he drink? At least 10.
The dude never went to the bathroom.
If you drink that many sodas, your kidneys have problems. No wonder he looks so upset.
Once we get inside the restaurant, which takes a minute,
Yes.
got to fill in that elaborate backstory that we couldn't do without. We get to meet the gang, the crew. Who all do we have? We've
Okay,
got
the ostrich that he beat
Ozzy
with a
the
broken
ostrich,
mop.
and I know this dude, BJ Geyer, was one of my assistant guys on
Shout out,
Slappy
right?
for. He's never gonna hear this
Oh,
on
yeah.
on the second Goosebumps movie.
But the way he killed him was really weird. He beat him with a broken mop that he got.
Did
and
it seem too easy?
it seemed way too
I
easy.
thought that was gonna be the point of the entire movie.
He
is-
pulls a Mortal Kombat. He's like, "Get over here!" and grabs his neck. Oil and grease shooting everywhere, and I'm like, "Okay."
It's not necessarily a bloody movie, but there's a lot of fluids.
There's a lot of. Don't worry, because every time it happens, what does he do?
He puts on a new shirt.
He is a clean freak.
We're talking about making the things easier for the continuity people working on the movie.
Yes.
We just reset Nick Cage at the top of every fight.
And then he goes into the bathroom where the bathroom's a wreck.
The absurdity. Do you know how many skits and videos and things we made in bathrooms?
Well, I don't think they ever include a gorilla.
We never thought to include a gorilla fight. And it was right there in front of us the entire time.
He shoves him into a toilet, grease splatters everywhere, and
New t-shirt. On to the next guy.
All
Who's
right,
he fight next?
The Siren was the next one that really showed
Arguably
up.
the creepiest, most terrifying thing in this entire movie
Yes.
because it looked like a person. It makes me feel better as a puppeteer seeing with my own eyes that practical puppet effects can also look crappy.
It looked like a plastic head on top of a real body, and they just put noises. Goes
Clearly money was saved.
It's
I
like
think the Siren was probably also the only one that they used actual CG on.
where it was like crawling on the ceiling or whatever.
Yeah, I think some of that
Yeah.
might have been CG.
So-
So then there's the alligator next.
No, the knight. They cut his head off
That-
with his own
it-
sword.
it
That
was
was the only one that made
The
sense.
slowest fight scene I've ever seen, I think. She
The
crawled
girl-
under the table so slow. Get out!
Get in a hurry. If somebody is attacking you with a giant sword, you run.
Maybe I'm thinking too much about it. I wouldn't have been in this, found myself in this situation to start with. So,
You're
so
right.
whatever. Then
Okay.
the alligator.
The alligator. He grabs hold of the alligator and flips it like an MMA
He
fighter.
pulls the jaws
He
apart.
jills the jaws apart. And his tongue's
Brain.
like doing this little wobbly thing. We're like, that's awkward.
There was the other CG in the movie, was the tongue.
Yeah.
And then so he pulls the brain out,
CG that tongue.
and then we're done with the alligator, crocodile,
Yeah.
whatever.
And then we
it
have
is.
the chameleon.
the chameleon. That's the one I'm gonna see in my dreams tonight.
The chameleon, he's getting ready to fight. It comes in with his knuckles up, and all of a sudden, soda time. You're like, this girl is dying.
I
Soda,
felt like that
please.
was the cameras were actually rolling when Nick Cage needed his break. He had to leave.
He goes into the main area, performance area, I guess you can call it, and we find out one thing that Nicolas Cage does not like: head, shoulders, knees, and toes.
He had like a Fonz moment almost, and then the music is just head, shoulders, knees, and toes. Way to save some money, by the way. Let's not use a pop song or anything like they would do in Suicide Squad. There's he takes out two at once. Cool.
But he kills the was it the siren with his legs?
He crushes the siren's face with his thighs.
Yes.
The bird turtle gets beaten down in the middle of the street
By the girl.
by the girl.
Then
yeah,
we gotta go. I think the next one was Willy.
who it's got to be 9 feet tall.
But sneaks around and nobody can catch him.
And he uses the sodas. He uses the
in
sodas
a bag.
The true soda was the friends we made along.
The truth.
And then he drives off with what's her name?
I don't know who you are. I just know you're this random guy.
We've
got
never
locked up.
spoken. You don't even have a name.
Yeah, he's literally called the janitor. He has no name in the movie.
So get in the car with that guy
Yeah.
and make sure you take a beverage if he offers you one. Following all those stranger danger rules
Yeah.
to a T. Congratulations.
This movie was not. It wasn't good.
Look, I can see how people would love this thing, though. Knowing the Goosebumps fan base, that a lot of Goosebumps fans are also super into this thing. So, a Five Nights at Freddy's movie has been in development for, like, years at this point. Since then, there have been 4 or 5 other movies with haunted animatronics. The Banana Splits movie, have you seen that one?
I saw.
That's a
trailers of it.
rejected Five Nights at Freddy's script.
Really?
That they just used. So, I think by the time Five Nights at Freddy's actually gets a movie, everybody's going to be tired
Yeah,
of it.
and
It's
this
fun.
wasn't. If you think back at it, it was not a bad idea. It's just a stupid idea.
I mean, and there's something to those stupid horror movies.
I can honestly say I would go back and watch it, even though it was ridiculous. That's what makes it entertaining. It's not like it's this is going to be an Oscar winner.
It's very well done. It's they spent
Is
the
it
money.
weird that the more we talk about it, the more we're like, oh my gosh, this is actually a good movie? Like,
I'm not saying it's a good
I
movie.
mean, like as far as like we would watch it like it's a It's entertaining.
Behind the scenes, there's some really interesting stuff too. When they shot it in Atlanta, they had like a month between Nick Cage projects to get it done.
One of his other,
which I'm sure was so much better than this. At the end of the day, it's a paycheck.
But see, that's the thing. He will make a lot of money off of this movie because how bizarre it is. Just because it's Nicolas Cage.
It's worth at least 1 or 2 revisits, I would say.
I would do kind of like what we did and be like, okay, buy 1 copy. Because then you say, you're like, I don't want
it in my house, so this copy goes home with you.
But see, I'm a movie collector. That's what I do. I collect a bunch of random ones, and this is definitely one of those random, I wouldn't say dumb, but it's a cult following movie.
For sure.
I think I want to find a Willy's Wonderland shirt. But I'm going to buy like 5 of them.
Oh, yeah.
So if one of them gets messed up, I'm going to just change it out.
They've got to sell 2 versions. Somebody get on that.
Yeah.
In merchandising.
Yes.
All right. That's the end of our show for today. Thanks for hanging out. If you like these movie commentaries, breakdowns, whatever we're doing, let me know and we'll try to do some more. If not, we're just going to keep talking.
If not, we're still going to do it.
See you next time when maybe we'll hear Chase Golden say,
I got lost in a porta potty once. It was horrible.
See you next.